Hello, Sylvia here. Hello from the park today. I've been away for a few days because I was fixing a few technical details with my phone, and so I'm finally back live again. I'm very happy about it. And today it's Monday. Let me find the best spot. Yes, maybe here. And today it's Monday. I want to come to you with a very critical topic to me: boundaries. I want to come to you with this topic for this week because actually the past few days during the weekend have been you're going to see me scratching because it's plenty of mosquitoes here actually. So the past few days during the weekend have been challenging to me. People, situations have been triggering me, my patience, my spaces, my sacred space, and so I had to face, my needs, and I had to face and to recreate new boundaries. So I want to talk to you about this topic because this is very important in the Heartstorming actually. During this process of rebirth and personal evolution, we go through the embodiment of our truth, and part of this embodiment is to be able to voice our boundaries and to set clear spaces in which we want to operate, and we want to feel safe to express ourselves for who we are, as we are, and with the peace and calmness to do it. And often there are people who are triggering these spaces of us, or situations, circumstances we find ourselves into that are pushing us. For example, in my case, they are making me very nervous because I have things that I want to create. I have time to do my things. I have my sacred rituals during the day, and when these people or these circumstances create themselves, they trigger my peace, my inner peace. And so I truly had to review my needs, and this is the first point that I want to share with you. So 3 points. It's about clarifying our needs. It's about be able to voice our truth and reassess what is, good for us. And then it's also part of our recognition of our path, recognizing our growth and our self-development along this path. So let me introduce myself. My name is Silvia Camerini, and I'm an artist and a mystic coach. My mission in the world is to awaken people to the truth of their hearts. And I do this through a process that I call the Heartstorming. The Heartstorming came to me in the form of a mystic experience that I lived more than a couple of years ago. And through this experience, I had an awakening of my heart center, of my psychic abilities, of my gifts, of my creativity, and of my artistic soul. And the task that I received as I was, getting all these downloads from Source was about spreading the word, sharing this process with other people, and all the downloads I received were all about a new world, a new lifestyle, a new kind of life where we live through the heart. And when we let our emotions to lead the way towards our greatness. So today I'm here to talk to you about boundaries, as I said at the beginning of this video, because boundaries are actually an opportunity for us to face our needs. For example, to me, I got triggered during the weekend by these people and these circumstances, and so I had to face within myself what is important to me. And I realized that to me, now more than ever, it's important to have my sacred time my sacred self-care. That means a lot of self-love to me, to have my space to create, to go through my artistic processes, and also to talk to you, to record my videos, to write my newsletter, to devote myself to my personal growth, to my business, to the time I have to spend with my children and my, my staff at home, all the things that I love to do, like yoga, or maybe going out to spend some time in nature. These are the important things to me. And so as I got triggered by people and circumstances, I had first of all to face these things that are important to me. And then I had to reassess the path. I had to, face that these are important things to me, and to clarify within myself that once more I have to renew my vows to these things that are important to me. And after this, after the clarification of these points that are important to me, I had to voice my truth. So in my case, I read it through a message, and I also went one-on-one to speak one-on-one with a person who triggered me. It's up to you. It can be through a telephone call, maybe a message. In person is going to be fine. Sometimes it's going to be even more triggering because, you have to look at the other people or at the other person in the eyes. So that can be triggered for you. Anyway, voicing your truth. And after that, I just realized that I grew up even more than last week or last month or the past season. These months have been very transformative for me. And so at the end of this process, there is also the recognition of our growth, of our self-development, of all the inner work that we go through, that we do when we devote ourselves to our greatness. So I'd love to know from you how you behave when something or someone triggers you, and how do you respond to this? Personally, before to go through all this process, again, I repeat it, to face my needs, to reassess the path, to voice my truth, and to recognize my growth, I always take some time. Better to have a night's sleep before to go through this process, because I'm a very passionate person, and so when these triggers come into my life, I tend to react instead of respond to them. So I let my body to process the emotions, and I take some time just to stay with them, to be angry if I need to be angry, or to cry if I need to cry, or whatever it can be. And then the day after, I take inspired action, peaceful inspired action. When I'm in peace with my emotions, I write a message, or I do the telephone call, or I go to that person and I voice my truth. So I hope that this is helpful to you, this is transformative to you, and this can help you to truly embrace boundaries, this topic of boundaries, of setting our boundaries and creating our new spaces to live in the world, as an opportunity to face our growth, to declare to the world who we are, who we have become, and what we love and what we need. So this is all part of the Heartstorming process, and I also want to remind you that today is the last day to go through the whole experience, activating the Heartstorming for you. That is your unique Heartstorming experience, working one-on-one with me, heart to heart, as I love to say, receiving a super amazing bonus of 3,000 euros off the whole path. We are going to journey together for 12 weeks, and I invite you to check the link that I wrote in the description of this video, so you can go through all the modules and have an idea, get a taste of what we are going to work on during this amazing transformative path. And then when you feel ready, private message me so that you can receive the bonus, and we can immediately arrange your first call to start this path of transformation through the portal of the heart with the energy of love and joy. And I will be just thrilled. I'm just feeling thrilled when I connect to this, opportunity to work heart to heart with you, because I know that this is a super transformative path, and when you start it and when you finish, I'm going to witness two completely different versions of you. So I embrace you to the other side of your decision to join the Heartstorming heart to heart with me. That's all for today, and I see you with the next video. Take care, much love and joy from my heart to yours.